Especially like today. What is going on with this weather? Where is summer?
Yeah.
Right? That's the big question. A little bit of rainfall today. We have some more in the 7-day forecast. Hey, send us your pictures. Show us what's going on in your neighborhood. Use the hashtag K5Summer. Let's get right to rainfall totals so far for the last 24 hours. Not as impressive as yesterday, but a couple of spots getting 1/4 of an inch of rain, or a little more than that. Port Townsend, Oak Harbor, those are the two big winners on the map. Everywhere else slightly below that. And boy, can you feel the humidity still out there? Temperatures in the 60s and 70s, but a little bit muggy. Looks like we'll carry those muggy conditions into early tomorrow morning before things start to change a little bit during the afternoon. As we look out from our tower cam in Soto, looking back to the north, downtown Seattle, a lot of cloud cover over Everett, as you'd suspect, with all these the system moving through. And then Paulsville, hey, there's a couple of peaks of sunshine right there. Every time I see some blue in those sun breaks, I'm like, oh, yes. But then the clouds come back on in. And look at Long Beach, a lot of cloud cover here as well. Looking for some sunshine, a few spotty showers, not amounting to a whole lot. And a lot of this tomorrow will be over the Olympic range. A couple of weak systems that'll pass up overhead and just kind of brush us. That'll give us a chance for a few isolated showers. Let's get right to Futurecast 6:30 this evening. Notice the Olympic Mountains, a little bit of showers. Tomorrow morning for the morning commute, it will be cloudy. Look at just off coast, you got a couple of scattered showers wanting to come in. We'll pause at 2 p.m. Some showers over the Olympic Mountains, some of it trying to get closer to Hood Canal in the area there. And you've got some over the Kitsap Peninsula, down south over South Puget Sound, maybe a few isolated showers. That's 5:30, but central and north Puget Sound getting some sunshine. At that point, we jump into the mid and upper 70s. 9 p.m., most of the rain still over the Olympic range. And then by Saturday morning, maybe a few scattered showers. Saturday afternoon, we can't rule out a couple of isolated showers. It's the weekend, so wanted to let you know that, especially by 6 p.m. Take a look at that, a couple of isolated showers. Now, overnight lows, yeah, 50s and 60s with the humidity in place. Highs tomorrow into the 60s and 70s, sunshine and clouds, and then we are going to put a couple of spotty showers in the mix, especially closer to the Hood Canal. And then you've got some 70s, closer to 80 in Bellevue, 78 for a high there. Down through South Puget Sound, upper 70s. We've got 78 for Olympia, Gig Harbor 77. And then as we go over to the coastal communities, a lot of 60s tomorrow, maybe a couple of 70s. That'll be nice for you tomorrow. Eastern Washington, you're going to see some 80s tomorrow. Here's a look at the 80s tomorrow, mostly even some 90s, Walla Walla, Tri-Cities, Yakima. How about the rest of the week ahead? Here's your 7-day forecast. 77 tomorrow. Again, a few isolated showers Saturday and Sunday. The Sounders come back home. Monday and Tuesday, we've got some sunshine for you through Wednesday. I know there's a lot of talk about this drought, even with the rain coming through. Natalie and Mark will explain that in about 30 minutes.
All right, thanks, Craig.